Welcome to senseijobs, Japan's job board for educators. We help teachers find great schools and schools find great teachers. Start for free at senseijobs.com.
Hello, thank you so much for doing this interview. Can you tell me about yourself and doing in Japan?
So my name is Sarah. I'm doing my PhD and I'm also doing my part-time job as an English teacher here. It's quite interesting teaching in Japan. At the same time, it's also a little difficult.
Okay, well, what got you interested in English teaching? And can I ask, what are you studying?
So before coming to Japan, I was studying about education. So I was studying to become an English teacher. And before coming to Japan, I was an English teacher also. But yes, I got a scholarship to study in Japan. So I came to Japan to do my scholarship. Now I'm doing my PhD in economics of education.
Wow, economics of education. So what do you plan to do with that after you graduate?
Hopefully, I can get a job at an international level. So my aim is to work for the World Bank. So I want to be an expert there. More like policy level.
Okay, that's so cool. You said you taught before coming to Japan?
Right.
Which country are you from?
I'm from Cambodia.
Ooh, Cambodia. Okay. Can you do like a mini, teach me something right now? Something you tell your students?
Okay, so let me just say, I think I can teach you how to say hello and thank you. Yeah, because in Cambodia, when you say hello, you put your hand together and you say chum riep su.
Okay.
And when you say thank you, it's the same thing. You put your hand together and you say au kun. Chum riep su and au kun.
Okay, that's so difficult for me to say.
Yeah, it's Cambodian language.
Okay, that's so cool though. One of my friends is from Cambodia.
Oh,
so.
nice. Love to see her sometime.
Oh.
Or him, I don't know.
It's a girl. So in this case, have you seen any differences between teaching in Japan and Cambodia?
I think it's a little more different because in Cambodia, students are they are shy. In Japan also, the students they are shy. But at the same time, Japanese students they are more afraid of making mistakes compared to Cambodian students. So Cambodian students they are not afraid of making mistakes, and when they see foreigner, they just say hello, hi, something like that. But in Japan, actually, if you are outside, I don't see small kids saying hello to you. But if you go to Cambodia, when you go outside, you look like a foreigner, they will just say hello to you. They try to practice their English, even though they are going to make a lot of mistakes.
Gotcha. So what is your advice for the students that are really nervous about making mistakes?
One thing that I can advise them, actually I was not a good speaker before coming to Japan. So I think the best way to learn to speak is to speak. And yes, to make mistake. As many mistakes as possible. The more you speak, the more you will make mistake and the more you will improve. Just like that. That is my advice. So speak more.
Speak more. Good advice. Okay, I'm going to give you a hypothetical situation, and can you tell me how you would navigate it as a teacher? Okay, so supposing I'm in your class, I'm feeling a little nervous about making mistakes, and let's say I've made a bunch of mistakes and I'm beating myself up about it. As a teacher, what would you do to help me?
So usually as a teacher, I don't correct the mistake on the spot. I usually wait until at the end and I give them overall thought on it. So sometimes you can say let's say I go to school yesterday, I don't mind the mistake. The thing is what kind of practice we are focusing on. Are we focusing on grammar or are we focused on speaking? So if we focus on speaking, if the students speak, I don't usually correct them. But in the last minute, I will tell them, oh, you should say you went to school yesterday. So yeah, the last minute is the best one to do it.
Okay, that's really good advice for future teachers coming in. Do you have any other advice that you would give to any teacher or anyone that's thinking about teaching in Japan?
Oh, so if you plan on coming to teach in Japan, I think one of the things that you should know is a little bit more about the culture, because I think Japanese people, they are a little bit conservative. So you should learn a little bit more about Japanese culture before coming to Japan, so that you can teach the student more comfortably and they can be comfortable with you as well.
Okay, can you give me an example of them being conservative and what you think someone should know?
So for example, I might say that if you push them too much, maybe sometimes they might cry and something like that. Just Japanese student, I mean. So because they were not raised in a very let's say really competitive environment. So some of them, they just feel please don't rush me, just so if you rush them too much, sometimes they might cry, and like they might complain about it to others just because of that. Yeah, so try not to do that. Just in a way, to help yourself, and also like to be aware that the student might be like that.
Gotcha. Okay, that's pretty good advice. Then I have to say, can you tell me an experience you've had while teaching that you'd want to tell other ALTs about? It can be like a funny story, anything you found interesting.
So I remember like there was one time that I talked to, I don't say it's a high school student, but like elementary school students. I don't know, like they are actually more active compared to high school students. Maybe they were younger. So the elementary school student, they love to talk, they love to be with you, and like they are so like caring, and they are so warm, respectful to you. So in a way, I feel like I love like the kids more, but at the same time, I enjoy teaching adults. So the experience that I had with those young kids, like they are so respectful to me, and they at the end of my session, like after 3 months with them, they wrote me like letter and stuff. So it's really give me a goosebump about it, like how they wrote about it, like they say how I was, how they enjoy the time with me. So that is really great memory.
So you think like having more of that connection with the
Yes.
students is really important. Can I ask which group you work with, mostly like high school students, elderly people?
So as I told you, like because I'm doing my study, so usually I only do with adults, and so I only teach adults. Sometimes short project I go to high school or elementary, but mostly high school. I only had one chance teaching elementary school.
How was that?
It's so different. They cannot like sit still, elementary school student.
Okay, so working with the elementary school students, it's a little challenging.
A little challenging, but it's a little bit more fun as well.
Okay.
Put them in
Yeah.
their seat.
I can imagine you're like running around, chasing them around the classroom. Okay, then I think lastly, if there's someone specifically from Cambodia that wants to come here, what advice would you give them?
Oh, from Cambodia.
Yeah.
So for me, because I don't speak Japanese at all, I mean, at that time when I came to Japan, I didn't know anything about Japan. So the advice I would give them is to check before you come here. Just like, to know the language, at least just to know how to say thank you, and to know what they are doing, what the students are doing, and how the school are different. Because like the school schedule and everything, they are totally different between Cambodia and Japan. So they need to be aware of those.
Okay, so definitely differences, I guess, for Cambodia and everyone else too.
Yeah.
I think the same for us Americans coming in. You should probably know the customs and everything
Yeah.
before
Yeah, right.
coming. Try to learn the language as best you can. But yeah, okay. I think, is there anything else you want to say, or any advice or anything?
I might say that just thank you for having me for this interview. I'm very happy to share my experience, and we can always talk more about it.
Wait, I do have one quick question though.
Please.
If you can, in 3 words, kind of say what teaching is to you and what teaching is like in just 3 adjectives, if you could describe it.
Teaching is like to me. First of all, I think teaching is sharing. Like sharing your knowledge. I don't know if it's not necessarily shareable. So maybe sharing, enjoyable, and I think another way is like to leave an impression. It's like, yeah, when you meet with different students, you can make a big impact to that one student. So that's what I want to leave with them, like a good impression.
All right, then thank you so much for doing this interview. I really
you.
appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Hiring teachers? Post your job for free at senseijobs.com and connect with qualified educators already in Japan. Looking for a job? Browse and apply for teaching positions across Japan, completely free.